under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point, and we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Darvish pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Guys, the Swingin' Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
1-1 to Tommy La Stella. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1.
Down, 3-2.
Slider, strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
2 balls and a strike now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box now, Donovan Solano. Machado is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Giants 0, Padres coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Kevin Gossman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So here is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As we'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground is short. Flores is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
And in the left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Up next is Fernando Tatís Jr. Pitch outside, the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Dickerson has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. And ending in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. New inning set to get underway, and now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski. He's set, and the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. No score here as we play inning number 2. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. That A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Giants down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Manny Machado now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. No balls and a strike to count. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Hit back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So here's Will Myers, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, he's just 2 for 9. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The catcher, Austin.
2 down with a runner at first, and that brings up Austin Nola. He's set. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So in now for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Darvish pauses. Here comes the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So next to hit is Curt Casali, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ballgame. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. Next to bat for the Giants, Kevin Gausman. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch on its way. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tommy Lustella.
Next to hit is Tommy Lustella. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Padres prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Casali is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Darvish.
One out now in the San Diego third, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Darvish. Now the first pitch. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery.
Nope, that's down.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Nope. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with the base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Digging in now for San Diego, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB now. And he lays off there, 1-0. Darvish, base runner at first with 1 out. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
There's one. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Mauricio Dubon.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
At the plate now, Donovan Solano. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the stretch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Next to stand in is Mike Yastrzemski, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, Alex Miniak.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. Now here's the first offering. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman.
First delivery to him. To short. And that's the first out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatís Jr. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dubon is under this one. And that's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So 2 are gone in the Padre 4th. And that'll bring in Manny Machado. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dubon has it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
First pitch coming, here it is. Brandon Belt is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now catcher, Casale.
So now here is Curt Casale, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now back, the pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
Next to hit, Kevin Gausman, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Hoping to keep it tied, here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
1-1. Here it is.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Ready with the 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and they'll escape the danger created by the error. The inning is over. One left for San Francisco. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Here's the first pitch. Eric Hosmer is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. One and 2, here it comes.
At the ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, Will Myers flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Austin Nova will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike too. Hosmer at second, Myers at first with no outs. 2 strike deliveries in the dirt, 1-2 now. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Step on the bag for 1.
After fielding this one clean, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Now at the plate is Trent Grisham, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Solano shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 11, Yu Darvish.
So here now is the pitcher, Yu Darvish. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now here's the first offering.
No, that's cool.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
You know, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder giving chase, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Padres leave a pair. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
The second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
First offering on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Up next, Mauricio Dubon. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him.
Ball 1.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now the pitch. Fouled off.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Darvish take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Donovan Solano.
Stepping in once again is Donovan Solano. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. To 1-2 now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Mike Yastrzemski would be next. Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Tommy Pham. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Tommy Pham.
First pitch of the AB on its way. To short, hit hard. Flores has it. And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Opposite field to left. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
The 1-0 home.
Nope, this time.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swung on, missed, 2-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball, 1-strike count.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Still no score. Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Darvish pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Myers looking up. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
So now to the plate, Alex Dickerson as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
In now, Brandon Belt as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. One and one the count. Dickerson aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runners on the move for second. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
1-1.
Runners on first with one down. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pham is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the catcher, Casale.
Stepping in next, Curt Casale. He bounced out last time up. He's set and the pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Sharp ground ball to third. Taken in by Machado. On to second. Be the 4-hole hitter, Manny Machado. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Machado now on 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Digging in next, Will Myers. A fly out and a single for him so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, get 2 quick outs, D-Row, then you have a 2-out base hit, extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away MLB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Austin Nola is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. It remains 1-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Strom is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jurickson Profar is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Kevin Gausman. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. The 1-0. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Here comes the 1-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Standing in now, Tommy La Stella, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. very weakly on the ground. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Next, here is Mauricio Dubon. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The pitch.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 delivery.
Ball due. 2-0.
Strike taken up in the zone.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
And that one yanked just foul. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed, strike three. Giants down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now to the plate, Trent Grisham. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Jurickson Profar digs in next, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
0-1 count and the pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Now here's the Giant skipper making his way out toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Reyes Maranta is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Tucupita Marcano will come on now and pinch run here. So the next to bat will be Tommy Pham. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. fan, with an even 1-1 count now.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing, and here's an immediate chance for the new guy as this is in the air to right. Yastrzemski is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. So stepping in is Jake Cronenworth, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now here's the first offering. 4-1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Grounded back up the middle. One there. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. One left for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Emilio Pagan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Brian O'Grady is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Into the box, Donovan Solano. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
The right fielder to the farm,
Mike Yastrzemski back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And that misses. 2-1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 2-2.
2 balls.
1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Alex Dickerson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Nothing further in the San Francisco ninth. Last chance coming up for the Friars. They trail here 1-0. Tyler Rogers, the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 71.
And stepping in, Fernando Tatís Jr. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here's the first pitch. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And in steps Manny Machado. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's a perfect 3-for-3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here it comes. Outside in a full count, 3-2. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. The 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dubon is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Padres down to their final out now, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now here's the pitch, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Now a swing and a bouncing ball down to Solano at third. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Giants jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Kevin Gausman gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Yu Darvish is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Tyler Rogers hammers down the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Padres, no runs, 5 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Kevin Gausman. His record is now 1-1. The loss goes to Yu Darvish.